The funding for this video is provided by the amazing members of my Patreon. Also contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, I started from PBS Kids. What you gonna do? Fight me? Anyway, roll the video. Sit down, Black fandom. We need to have a talk again. I got a little disclaimer before we go any further. We are not talking about the allegations. You got that? Y'all got that? We're not more so focused on the allegations. We are more so going to be focusing on the behaviors surrounding it all, because we need to get some decorum. It is a circus over here. Hey y'all, it's Hariana and I'm back with another video. Hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Hariana and welcome back to the pirate ship, also known as Harrison's pirate ship. I am the captain, you are not my first mate, and I don't got no first mate because you want to know why. Bring your ear closer to the speaker so you can hear me clearly. No one's worthy being the first mate, but hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Hariana and I like to make content based on nostalgia and family and children's entertainment and all the issues I find within those spaces. It's just not hitting me that my braid flew up. That is no. Today, we are going to be continuing a conversation that I first started in my video where I was talking about how y'all are treating Love Island like it's total drama island and how that fandom has a big issue with misogynoir. I will have the link to that Love Island video down below and you'll see how those topics carry over into today's discussion. The main reason I am making this video is because all the issues that we have in the regular Black community, y'all have brought them back into fandom. Y'all have put this shit in Black fandom, and that is the reason why these spaces become more and more unsafe as the days go on. I don't even want to do a self-promo thing for this video because it just kind of feels out of place giving the subject matter, but more so it's about how no one in this community wants to use their fucking noggins. And I do want to have a brief note before we go any further that I am aware that a lot of non-Black people watch my videos. Please be respectful in the comment section. This is what I always ask of y'all when I talk about things that specifically attach to the Black community. You are allowed to share your thoughts and opinions, but please do not be anti-Black about it all. Alright y'all got it? So, as y'all know, last month I posted a video talking about the issues with misogynoir, DreamCon, and Megan Thee Stallion, where the DreamCon team got caught liking weird, disgusting comments about Megan Thee Stallion. And before that, I made a 2-hour-long video basically titled "Y'all Are Making Cosplay and Conventions Insufferable." The 2-hour-long video more so focuses on the community overall. I do touch on in that video how we have our own separate kind of issues over in the Black side of the fandom, because people tend to think that since it's just mainly Black people over here, we don't have problems. No, but that video was more so focusing on it overall. The video that I made about Megan Thee Stallion is more so focusing on the Black side of this community, and that is more so what we are doing today, because a lot of these behaviors that I saw exhibited last week were from Black people, unfortunately. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Calling out Black people for doing wrong is not being anti-Black. I really wish y'all would understand that, because there is a whole bunch of you in this blerd cosplay gaming Black whatever community, whatever the fuck we calling it at this point, the blerd community, that think that anytime you hold a Black person accountable, you're being anti-Black. And no, that is not the case, and that is the reason why nothing here gets fixed. So I really want to discuss how Black fandom tends to hold a lot of content creators on pedestals, but I noticed this specifically is when they hold a lot of male content creators up on pedestals. I have seen this done with RDC World. I've seen this done with Heavenly Controller before he got like blackballed and nobody wants to fucking deal with him no more, and that mainly happened because it became the popular thing to do, dislike him. Y'all hold AMP up on a pedestal. For some reason y'all hold DDG up on a pedestal too, and coryxkenshin, whatever the fuck his name is, y'all hold him up on a pedestal just as well. And the problem with holding these people up so high and idolizing them is that when you all do this, you tend to think that they can do no wrong in your eyes. Like, these people are basically celebrities to y'all. And we can say that this is kind of like the modern day version of what celebrities are. A lot of the newer people that we are seeing in our faces are these popular streamers and content creators. And one of the reasons why these people are held so high up on this pedestal too is because they were one of the first people to ever do it. And when I say like the first ones to do it, I mean that they were the people doing this type of content, like nerdy type of content before. I don't even really say nerdy because some of these people that I just said don't make nerdy content like DDG, but for some reason the blerd community, there are certain people here that will defend that man. Before 2020, they kind of look at these people as if they are veterans of it all. And when you hold these creators up on this pedestal and act as if they're super duper perfect, it contributes to why it is so hard to have a nuanced discussion on anything. Because people think that when you bring up a valid concern that you're automatically hating. And shit like this is why this community continues to be more and more unsafe. This is why y'all don't be seeing me nowhere no more. Like, in 2023, I was trying to be outside. I was trying to dibble and dabble in these little circles and all that, but I don't want them to do with most of y'all no more. I'm sorry, I don't. And when I talk about feeling as though they can do no wrong, as I said, I'm not more so focusing on the allegations of what happened with coryxkenshin and his former partner, but there were some things that he had said when all of this was coming up that were actually disgusting and immature. Like, we can go ahead and call a spade a spade. He said some things that were wrong. That being said, people sat there and defended him for the disgusting things that he was saying, which is not the thing to do. There are tons of celebrities that I like, but they have also done and said things that I don't particularly agree with. Y'all know I love Thomas Doherty down. There's only one person that I am a fan of, and that is Thomas Doherty. But if he says some stupid ass shit, y'all not gonna see me sit here and defend him. I'm gonna be like, Thomas, you wrong. You wrong for that. A lot of y'all even do it to me. There are people that I know that be supporting me up and down. But then if I say something that is a bit questionable, they be like, come here, girl. Come here, girl. You said something that I don't like, and I think we need to have a discussion about that. And that's fine. We're grown. We can have these discussions. And I actually appreciate when y'all do that to me. I appreciate how y'all actually know how to hold my ass accountable, especially with the situation where I was talking about blackness and how to train your dragon and all that. Like, thank you, I appreciate that. But I can't say the same for a lot of these other people in this community because they think that anytime somebody points out something wrong, they're like, oh, you automatically hate them. No. And this is the thing where I was just talking about, I really get concerned about the way y'all treat y'all personal relationships, because I'm like, do y'all not hold your friends accountable when they say something to you that you don't like? Like, you don't tell them, hey, I didn't like what you said, please don't do that. But then again, these content creators aren't y'all friends. And therefore, you're gonna see them differently. But also, I do want to get into the discussion as some of you see these people as your friends when they aren't. Because I had got a bit off track. Y'all know this is how my videos be. But going back to Corey saying some things that were disgusting, that is not the first time that y'all have defended some ignorance here. Because I remember back when DreamCon happened in, was it May, June, like that first week of May and June, there was an altercation between DDG's family and another person, and you had niggas sitting here defending them fighting at a fucking con. Y'all don't have to keep defending bad behavior. And I'm gonna read this shit word for word what I wrote. But I was basically saying that y'all are so scared to hold the popular people in this community accountable. And why I said popular with the air quotes is that because these people have a whole bunch of fucking followers and they be everywhere. And when I say they be everywhere, they be at all the hot spots. But y'all are so scared to hold the popular people here accountable. You think that if you kiss enough ass, y'all could be besties someday. Y'all don't fucking know these people. I said that like 5 fucking times in that damn Love Island video, and I'm saying that here. because it went from being sad and concerning to the point where it's just full on getting annoying. It's one thing to be inspired by these people and want to be able to do the things similar to how they do them, but then it gets to a point where it's just straight up idolization. And you see these people so much on your screens that you feel as though you know them. I watch everything that Thomas Doherty is in. I still don't know that man. I even met him sometime in person. I still don't know him. He's still a fucking stranger to me. I'm a stranger to him, he's a stranger to me. We don't know each other. There's actually a really good video that I watched from a creator named Indigo. They make more so K-pop content, but the way fandom overall has been acting, you guys are acting so much like K-pop stans, and I noticed this so much more with this gaming and this cosplay community. It is starting to get that K-pop idolization problem over here. I'm gonna insert part of Indigo's video here, and then I'm gonna continue on with the rest of my commentary.
Because I talk about this in all my videos. These are just men. These are just humans. These are just strangers that we don't know who they actually are. But I was like, yeah, they're just humans. And on top of that, they're strangers. They're strangers that are really talented, but they're fucking strangers. And just like how I feel indifferent when I see a stranger when I'm walking outside, I feel indifferent about all of these K-pop idols, because how else am I supposed to feel about someone that I don't know? I can't feel any other type of way other than indifferent over a stranger. That is something that a lot of y'all need to understand, that these K-pop idols are not avatars and puppets that carry out and do things that you want them to do just because you want them to do it. These are humans that, just like you, have their own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And I know you'd be fucking pissed if somebody was trying to force you to do something that you didn't want to do just because they wanted you to do it. So yeah, I guess this is your like fucking anti-Delulu pill. Here you go. They're strangers. You don't know them.
My closing thoughts on this all is I think fandom needs to move away from celebrity culture. And when I'm talking about fandom, I'm not talking about like, you know, fandoms of like, you know, musicians where you pay to go to their concerts, you pay to go to their meet and greets. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, like there's nothing wrong with paying to go see a good ass concert. There's nothing wrong with going to your favorite creators' events to support them. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I say we need to move away from celebrity culture, I think we need to stop seeing these people as godlike creatures, because that's not what they are. And I'm specifically talking about the side of fandom that is the cosplay community and the gaming community, because I have noticed this the most with you guys. Like, yeah, it's one thing to appreciate this creator because you watch them, they inspired you to make your own content, they inspire you to go out and feel free and be yourself, but then it gets to a point where you guys don't even see them as human anymore. And I even said this in my damn Love Island video, but I was like, y'all are going this hard to defend a man that does not even interact with y'all. A lot of these people do not interact with y'all. Therefore, so much of this straight to defense, harass the victim, making up shit is so unnecessary. It's just disappointing behavior. Like I said, it's not surprising because this has been a recurring problem that's been happening in this space. And I rarely ever see anybody call it out up until this year. Because I've always been very loud. I've always been very outspoken. In 2023, when I was trying to keep a lot of my opinions to myself about how I feel about these spaces, absolutely fucking not. I'm not doing that again. I don't like how I made myself feel so small in a community that was making me feel like shit. So now y'all gonna hear my thoughts and opinions all the time. I don't care. Like I said, I don't kiss nobody's ass. I'm not trying to be buddy-buddy with anybody. I have enough friends here. I have enough friends in this community. I'm just irritated. I just needed to get on here and rant. Y'all be loving my little short little rant style videos, and I deeply do appreciate that because it's quicker for me to get these videos done opposed to the videos that take significantly longer, that require like research and me to use my brain power a bit more. But yeah, y'all are gonna get like 2 longer videos later. I'm sorry that I mainly just kind of been posting like rants and just kind of like quick thoughts and opinions this month, but y'all are gonna get that long ass video that I've been planning to make about a date with death, and y'all are going to get another video of me talking about the issues with the cosplay community, where we're going to be talking about money by ABBA. We're going to be talking a lot about money. But yeah, I need to get on here, rant, get the shit off my chest. The main reason I wanted to get on here because I did watch Foreign Man in a Foreign Land stream where he was talking about how people, like this parasocial relationship that so many people have with coryxkenshin is what escalated so much of this all. And I did like dabble in there. I did give my little 2 cents on how I was feeling about it all. But I just wanted to make my own little separate video just expressing how like this is a major issue within fandom and something need to be done about it, because nothing's gonna get better if we just keep excusing shit like that. But yeah, like stan culture is a disease. I always say that celebrity culture is a disease. I'm always gonna say that. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, I got on here ranting my ass off. By the way, this outfit is giving the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack meets Pinkie Pie. Because I called this hair like Pinkie Pie. Sometimes I name my hairstyles, but like this hair is giving Pinkie Pie, but this tie thing is giving Flapjack. The shirt is giving like Flapjack. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, night, whatever time of the day you chose to watch this video. I'm just thankful that you watched it with the ads on. Alright, thank you. Goodbye.